The sum of two numbers is 84 and their difference is 16. What is the larger number? So I'm looking at the first problem here. And what do I know? I know that the sum of two numbers is 84. So I've drawn a bar model. And I know that if I have two numbers, A and B, I know added together that these numbers will give me 84. What else do I know? Well, I know one of the numbers is going to be bigger by 16. So let's pretend it's A. So A is going to represent the larger portion of bar model. How much bigger is A than B? Well, A is bigger by 16. So I'm going to put 16 here. Let's have a look at this again. A plus B is equal to 84. A is bigger than 16. Well, if I took away 16 from 84, 84 take away 16 is going to give me, well, 14 from 84 is 70. Take away another 2 is 68. So if I took 16 away from 84, I'm left with 68. If A was equal to B, the two of them together would make 68. Therefore, what would the value of A be and what would the value of B be? If added together, they make 64 and the two of them are of equal value, let's divide 68 divided by 2 gives me 34. That means that A is 34 and B is 34. But A is actually 16 more. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 16 onto the 34. 34 plus 16 is equal to 50. That means A, including the 16, A is equal to 50. And B, well, B is equal to 34. Do these add up to 84? 50 plus 34 is 84. Let's look at the question. Again, the sum of two numbers is 84. Their difference is 16. What is the larger number? Well, the larger number is 50. So the answer is 50. We're going to look at number 2, the second one here, but I'm not going to draw the bar model. We're just going to work it out simply. The sum of two numbers is 126, and their difference is 38. So what I do is the same as what I did in the last question. I'm going to take 38 from 126. So let's do that. 38 from 126 is 88. So this is my difference between the two numbers A and B. However, if A and B were equal, they would be 88, which means 88 divided by 2 is going to give me 44. So A is 44, B is 44. If they were equal, they're not equal. The difference is 38. So I'm going to pop back on that 38. Let's add 38 to here. 82. So my bigger number is 82. My smaller number is 44. I'm going to write that down. A, my bigger number, equals 82. B, my smaller number, equals 44. Now, do these add up to 126? They do. The question is, what is the smaller number? The smaller number is 44. So with questions like these, you get the number, you take away the difference, you divide the number by 2, and you add back on the difference. Let's have a look at the next question. So, theatre sold, okay, so A, I presume, a theatre sold tickets for a school performance. The total number of adult and child tickets sold was 1,248. So we've got the adult tickets plus the child tickets equals 1,248. Now pause the video, have a go of this by yourself, and then come back when you have your answer and see, do we get the same answer? The next part. There were 186 more child tickets sold than adult tickets. So the child tickets, we've got the adult tickets. We don't know what was sold, but what we do know was that the children's tickets sold 186 more than the adult tickets. So what we do here is we're going to take away the difference from 1,248. Let's do that. 1,248 subtract 186. So 8 subtract 6 is 2. 14 subtract 8 is 6. And now we're just left with 1 subtract 1, 0. Okay, so we have 1,062 tickets. 1,062 tickets. And remember, we took away the difference. So now we're going to divide this into 2. So 2 into 10 goes 5 times. Well, 2 into 1, 0. Bring my 1 over, it makes 10. 2 into 10 goes 5 times. 2 into 6 goes 3 times. 2 into 2 goes once. So we have 500. The adults sold 531 tickets. The children sold 531 tickets plus 186. So let me just rub out this here and this here to make it a little bit cleaner and a little bit neater. Now, so how many tickets, children's tickets were sold altogether? So we've got 531 plus 186, which is 717. So the adults sold 531 tickets. The children sold 717 tickets. And now let's just make sure that these add up to 1,248. So yes, they do. And what exactly is the question? How many child tickets were sold? So the answer is 717. So well done if you got that. And if you didn't, well done for trying. And have a look at the video again to see where you went wrong. Okay, well done.